Want to run the camera, Keegan? Want to run the camera until Chad gets here? Oh, never mind, he's here. You might want to get your tripod and put it out a little more. And then when you get down there, you'll see.
I left it in the car.
Oh, well then that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Jody, go get it. We live?
Yep.
Sorry for being late, everybody. I had to stop and get my pills. A little gout attack.
Hand on the camera.
You got any tape? I'll try and.
It's not. I got it in there doing well, but I do.
Using the MiFi or?
Yep.
You been doing play-by-play here? Or?
No, because I've been trying to deal with the camera way over there, and.
Oh, so you're excuse guy today.
Yeah.
How'd you sleep?
Slept good once I got to sleep.
So obviously this is the first time Dale and I've talked today.
Other than your text, I'm waiting for a prescription. I didn't know they had preparation H in prescription form. I'm going to have to stand up, though, for... This is quite the angle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice rebound.
Well, you going to stand behind me for...
No, because I can stand up here and see over. The girls won't be here for the varsity game. I mean, this is a varsity basketball team sitting in front of us, so...
Was that them? Oh, they are. I wonder where they went. Keegan Cavanaugh giving me some looks here. A little shout out to him.
Yeah, I just was getting ready to recruit him to come down and do the camera.
Well, a little nicer day outside today.
It is.
It hasn't been outside.
You know, this is the old high school gym. I didn't realize how what little seating they had in here, but I played in this gym when I was in high school.
Well, I think they used to have.
This used to be open.
They enclosed the stage.
Yeah.
There used to be, because they used to put bleachers on the stage here too.
Yep. $26-13. No, I don't have the scoreboard up. Might get that program installed in halftime, but I won't be able to run it for varsity unless we find someone to do it.
Yeah, Kai didn't come with, so.
3:45 to go in second quarter. It's 28-15. DeWitt on top of Maquoketa.
I gotta get used to this tripod now. The other one, maybe I should have Jody go get the other one.
I think it might be better.
Well, I can get a little higher too, I guess, with it. Have you checked out the concession stand yet, Dale?
No. I got here and started setting up so I could get everything going.
Abby Deason checking in.
Okay, what'd I do with my pencil? There it is. So I didn't realize last night we were witnessing state history.
State history.
AJ tied the state record with 13 three-pointers made.
Yeah. Yeah, not quite history yet, then. Gotta break it.
He still goes in the record books, brother.
Abby Deason secures the rebound. Gets it out to Addie Bowman. Now Addie Mickle. Jackie Miller with a shot. She's fouled. Basket rolls out.
How did Kai do this morning?
He lost.
Again?
Yep. A little short on the first one.
So he didn't let it all hang out there this morning then, huh?
Well, no, he didn't. Well, got a little band over here in the corner.
Yeah. We're gonna have a concert later.
Yeah, this is kind of a tough angle, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
JV, we beat DeWitt JV girls last time, didn't we? In Maquoketa?
I can't remember. I think we probably did.
Did the JV girls win last night, do you know?
You know, I didn't. I talked to Depke a little bit as I was setting up, but I didn't ask him that. I just talked to him about the varsity game last night.
I have to get Ray over here, get a little interview, see what's going on.
Well, I told him he could coach with the headset on if he really wanted to, and he said, okay. Then he walked all the way across the court.
Turnover on the Cardinals. It's going to be DeWitt basketball. I'm just glad we're not up in one of those perches.
Yeah, I don't think I would have made it up there.
I saw those when I first walked in. Oh boy, my Dale might have to find somebody else today.
Some Dale and Chad would have to find somebody else today. Dale's too old to go walking up something like that.
Tenley Kavanaugh now looks to set the offense. Gets it to C.J. Yeager. Now Jackie Miller off to Addie Bowman. She drives. Now down to Abby Deasing. Back out to Bowman. Top of the key. She can take a three. No good. Rebounded by Yeager. Nope. Ball's loose. Now DeWitt comes down with it. Now, oh, Yeager almost had a steal on the other end. DeWitt gets a shot away. Jackie Miller, good position. Couldn't quite get the rebound. Gonna get it's like a foul on DeWitt. Maquoketa basketball.
Foul number 22, Peyton Preston, her second, team's 8.
Gonna send Abby Deasing to the line.
Into Sabres, number 23, Hannah Hospital, and number 22, Peyton Preston. And number 22, Carly Davis.
Deasing's free throw rolls out. Yeager knocks away on the other end. Foul on DeWitt's going to send Tenley Kavanaugh to the line. First one's up, no good. DeWitt with the rebound. DeWitt works down low Natalie Butler, and she's fouled. Foul on Addie Bowman. Gonna put Butler at the line. First one's up and good. Yeah, the second one was good. Kavanaugh with a three from the corner, drills it.
Okay, I think I'm going to take a walk, Chad, to the high school gym and see if I can get an update on the wrestlers and
find out what's going on down there.
Maybe grab a couple drinks.
Yeah, that sounds good. Grab me a water, will you?
Sure.
Need some money?
No.
Kind of get a feel for what they got at the concession stand, too. You know, just a little report. Oop, I missed a shot there. Shot by Addie Bowman. She's fouled. Going to send her to the line.
Foul number 25, Eileen Owen, her first, team 10. At the line, number 21, Madeline Baldwin.
Addie's first free throw is good. Second one rolls out. Gonna be out of bounds on DeWitt. Tenley squares up. No good, and that'll bring us to halftime. Cardinals trailing 34-19 at half. You're fine. Here's Maquoketa alum Chad Speck, the girls coach here at DeWitt. Again, it's halftime. Cardinals JV girls trailing 34-19. Grant. Gonna have a special halftime guest here at the girls JV game. Grant Mickle's gonna join me. Hi, Grant.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Can you hear yourself okay?
Yeah, I'm
the
good.
headset?
I'm good.
So, what'd you think of the first half here today?
You know, I feel like we're hustling back. I just feel like we're not executing the plays very well. I think we're doing a good job crashing the boards. Just that stuff.
So I missed the first quarter. It was a
Oh.
little late. Kai had a game this morning. So did we get off to a slow
Yeah,
start shooting?
slow start.
Slow start shooting. Got a little behind.
They're doing a good job getting to the rim, executing very well.
Well, good. Well, looking forward to the varsity games today too here with
Yeah.
the girls. So I think that should be a tough matchup.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Well, thoughts on last night's sophomore basketball game?
You know, I feel like we weren't playing to our full potential. I feel like we were getting good looks down low. We just weren't finishing. weren't going up to the rim, kind of fading away.
Well,
Yeah.
I think what threw you off is, you know, you were on a 3 or 4 game win streak there, and I don't think you had practiced before a game in those last 3 or 4 games.
Yeah.
And then you had a practice
tough.
Thursday. So I was going to tell Coach Peterson, make sure you don't have any more practices before the games.
I know.
So I think that's kind of the key here to the win streak. So
Yeah. That practice threw us off.
yeah. But looked like you played pretty well last night. I think you had 9 or 10 points, didn't you?
Yeah, I had 7. Yeah, just trying to finish.
Well, that's
Stuff like
good,
that.
Good. You having fun?
Yeah, it's fun. This year's a lot more fun than last year.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all playing more together.
Yeah, and you guys are getting a few more wins. And
Yeah, and it's more fun when you're winning than losing. I can say that.
Hell
sure.
yeah, it always is.
Yeah.
Well, it takes some of the pressure off, you know. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you guys after Christmas here, I think you've won 4 or 5 games and
Yeah.
been playing pretty well together. So it's
We're
been,
beating those teams that we usually don't beat.
Yeah,
so that's really fun.
It's been fun to watch.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of people are talking about it, so enjoy that. And then varsity had a big win last night, so
Yeah.
I think you stuck around for most of that too, didn't you?
Yeah.
So it was kind of fun to watch that. So looking for a fun day of basketball here between the girls in DeWitt and the boys back in Maquoketa tonight. So we're just on YouTube right now. We're not on the radio. There's not a lot of people watching.
Okay,
but,
good. I was
you
kind
can-
of nervous.
You can go back and watch it. There's only probably like 4 or 5 people.
Oh.
I think everybody is, aren't they?
Yeah.
A little bit. Kind of test snuck up on you there a little
That's
bit.
that's the class. That's getting everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Well, did it hurt a little bit that did you have the test and hadn't had class in a couple? of
Yeah, and then our
times, and
teacher
then-
just expects us to remember everything. I mean, we've been gone for like almost 2 weeks. Yeah.
Well, the
that's a lot to
teachers,
say.
you know, it's tough for them too. With you know, we talk about sports a lot in the
Yeah.
rescheduling, but it's tough for teachers too to reschedule and get everything back on track and whatnot. So
Yeah.
well, the girls are coming back out here to start the second half. So again, this is Grant
All right.
Nickel joining me. I appreciate you taking a few minutes.
Thank
So
you.
Good luck tonight, and we'll see you at the boys' game.
Yep. Thank you.
So again, it was Grant Mickle joining me. Always like to have some of the players join in. We got about 2.5 minutes before the third quarter starts. Dale's just kind of getting back here and brought me water.
The gym is packed over there.
Is it any result? I mean,
We haven't even none of our guys have even started yet. I did talk to Coach Feller. I couldn't find shot, but I told him, I said, when you guys are done, I said, if you're willing and have the time to come over here, and we'll get the results and updates from what happened from you guys on the radio.
I grabbed Grant Mickle there for a little halftime interview.
Yeah, I just talked to AJ about doing halftime at the varsity game.
So, yeah, I just asked him, you know, just kind of how the boys' game went last night, and
Yeah.
the sophomores, and you know they had a nice win streak going, and with Snap last night. So, and I said that was because they practiced on Thursday. They hadn't practiced before the last few games. So.
Peterson broke the. He jinxed himself.
Yeah, he did.
Stay home, play Fortnite, kids.
Jody's gonna give me the other tripod.
Good. Yeah.
We're on YouTube. Jody says hi. Casey Coakley down here too.
Anybody who has Jody Coakley's
Casey,
number, please text her
Casey.
and say
Casey.
hi. For those that don't have her number, it is 563.
Yeah, don't do that. Woo. So I don't think we have a lot of people watching right now. Maybe 4 or 5. So
6.
6. So thank you for tuning in. We're kind of in a quarter here.
That's a long walk to the other gym, too, by the way. This is a bigger school than I thought when you walk the halls.
Yeah,
it's like a hospital maze in here.
Yeah. So apologize for kind of the view, but we are in a corner, and we're trying to get around some of the bleachers here for the views. And doing the best we can here. I know last night we had some, when I turned, we'd have some video feed issues. I think we've got something in place, hopefully, to help with that.
It's called old school duct tape.
Yeah. It is duct tape we're using.
Next thing we're going to, if that don't work, we're going Gorilla Glue.
So the Cardinals going to start the second half here with Addie Bowman, Mackenzie Sade, Jackie Miller, Maddie Lemke, and Tenley Kavanaugh. And let's see, we have a foul here right away. Yep, we got a foul.
You think Buddy would answer his a text as he has his Samsung watch on? Let's see.
Free throws missed, but Maddie Lemke gets a rebound, goes off a shot. It's partially blocked.
Let's see if he looks at his watch now.
So DeWitt looks to set their offense. Shots up and no good. Jackie Miller with the rebound. Gets it head to Addie Bowman. Tenley in the corner. Now I'm going to reset. Addie Bowman back at the top of the key.
See, I told you the varsity girls would leave, and I could look through the bars. It's like I'm calling a game in prison. Can you get a camera angle on that?
How was your prison time, by the way? Was it?
Well, I hooped it up and lifted weights, buddy.
Just kidding, Dave.
How do you think? How do you think I gained 100 pounds of fat?
Pure muscle. Pure muscle. Well, you know, the only thing I'm worried about is if I put the tripod up over here.
You're gonna stand by it.
Are the girls gonna come out over here?
You just have to move it when they go to the locker room and out. Buddy must not have a Samsung watch on because he's not looking at it. I wanted to get Kent over here and talk to him about senior night last night.
Kenzie Sade gets the rebound for the Cardinals. Maddie Lemke brings it up. Shots no good. DeWitt rebounds. Three-pointer no good. Jackie Miller gets the rebound. Cardinals work down low. Basket no good. DeWitt shoots no good. Lemke with the rebound. Hear Dale shuffling papers over there.
Can you really?
I can pick it up on the microphone.
Really?
It's weird.
Well, I'm looking for my notes for the varsity game, and it's almost kind of like when this season's over, it's almost going to be kind of like the end of baseball season. You got to clean the car out.
Yeah.
Type deal, because I got notes everywhere.
Tenley Kavanaugh called for the foul here in the corner.
Foul on number 33, Tenley Kavanaugh, her first, team first. Into the Sabres, Peyton Preston, Natalie Butler, and Bella Bergen. Into the Maquoketa number 10, Caitlin Yeager.
Oh, I put them in here, huh? Yep.
Basket by Catherine Grau.
Catherine Graw with the basket. And Lemke off to Miller for the Cardinals. Addie Bowman with a three. No good. Tenley Kavanaugh with the steal. She got a clear lane. Yep. Addie Bowman does a little blocking for her. Nice little box out to keep the defender away. Tenley Kavanaugh gets the 2-point basket and layup. Cardinals JV trail 36-22. 4:17 left to go in the third quarter.
You know, there is something I do want to try here in a few minutes. Maybe we'll do it at the end of the quarter. Something I thought of that might come in useful tonight.
Okay.
Because as you may not know, boys win tonight. They clinch the Walmart Conference Championship.
Okay. Basket by DeWitt's no good. Lemke with the rebound. Get Addie Bowman on a travel here.
Into receiver, physical hours, and number 25, Eileen Irwin.
Oh, he did have his watch on. I want to talk to you about senior night last night and everything.
The ball is going to be out of bounds on DeWitt. Be Maquoketa basketball. Caitlin Yeager with the basket for the Cardinals.
Can you hear that?
Shot no good. Rebound by Jackie Miller. Tenley Kavanaugh looks to set the Cardinals offense. Oh, knocked away by Birkin. Do you want to interview Kent here, Dale?
Oh, I was just waiting for the next dead ball to start.
Okay.
Kent's not got nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Maddie Lemke fighting for the ball and grabs it away and throws the defender down.
So as Chad alluded to, joining us here is Kent Bennis, former classmate of ours, Chad, and teammate as well. And,
Yeah.
But he had a daughter, a senior night last night on the varsity team, Bree Bennis, 4-year player for the Cardinals and varsity team. And so was it bittersweet for you, Kent?
Yeah, it certainly was. Being able to be part of the program for 4 years and watching the program progress and continue to improve all 4 years. You know, it's really been enjoy to watch and see the kind of teamwork that we've got and the atmosphere around the program and how that has really improved over the course of the last 2 years in particular. And so, man, it's just really rewarding to watch that and the time that these girls have put into it. So it's been a lot of fun.
So as a former basketball player, do you know how many total points you had in your career?
No, but I know it's not near as many as what Bree's got.
You want to know do you know how many she has in her career?
I do not. I
totaled it up. I set you up for this.
Okay.
This is the only reason I brought you over, because I spent the time research. 709 points after last night.
709. Wow.
Or I should say before last night. So I don't know how much you had last night.
And I'm not sure either if it was 12 or 13, somewhere in there maybe. But yeah,
So about 600 more than you probably had.
probably, probably.
Well, going into last night, you had 709 more than I had.
You know what? On varsity level, same here.
Blink of an eye, though, isn't it? 4 years.
It is. For anybody that's been part of athletics in high school, you think, man, there's a lot of games to play and things, but it just goes by in the blink of an eye. And you think about starting in third or fourth grade. Got to put the time in, and you do that because you want to be competitive in high school. And as you think about the girls and boys teams this winter, these kids have put a lot of time in over the years to get to where they're at, and seeing a lot of success now, and that's why you do it. That's why you start in third and fourth grade and put the hours in and put the days in to get to where we're at right now.
It has been a really good year for the girls.
Yeah. I mean, it's really been interesting to see how we have played against some of the tougher teams. In the past, we kind of would fold up shop in the third quarter, and we haven't done that. We've fought all the way, and I know I talked to a couple coaches after the game last night. They were impressed with how Maquoketa, they really fought it to the end, and they weren't intimidated. And that was some of the problems before the last couple of years. I think we would get intimidated, and then we would really struggle battling through the end of the game and things. And we've just made a lot of progress in that in the last couple of years, and it's a mentality thing, and I think that's going to continue to improve. Even in the future here, and I think Maquoketa girls basketball is in good hands with Coach Depke, and I think we've got some really progressive things that are going to happen as they continue to go forward.
Well, I don't know if you're aware or not, but when Chad and I have guests on and everything, you're allowed to basically give a plug of anything that you got going on as far as business-wise or anything out there. So do you have any sort of plug you'd like to give?
Well, I guess since you brought it up.
It does cost $20, though.
It's $20.
He's kidding.
Yeah.
We're just on YouTube right now, too. We're not on the radio. So this is just
You're safe, inner safe zone.
some guys talking.
We're safe. That's good. That's
so how's
good.
business, Ken? What do you got going on?
No, so Forever Green is my lawn care business. I started about 20 years ago, and enjoy a nice clientele in Maquoketa and DeWitt. And so we've got a lot of good customers that we work with for many years, and got a really good group of guys that work for me, and even got a new hire this year that used to be the golf course superintendent in Rhinebeck and Grundy Center. So he's managed 2 different golf courses, and he's started for me January 1. So got some really good experience along with some guys that have been working for me for a number of years. So
maybe for people that don't know, can you kind of give an overview of what services you all offer?
So we do a number of different things. So the main thing is treating lawns, fertilizer and weed control, crabgrass and creeping Charlie and dandelions, and we treat for grubs. But we also do perimeter insect treatment around people's houses so that it prevents any new insects from getting into their house.
Oh. Well, I guess I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we started that about 5 or 6 years ago, and people have really given us some terrific feedback on that. So if you've ever had problems with insects getting into your house, we can come spray an L-shaped barrier all the way around your house, and that prevents any new insects from getting in, and then you don't have to worry about treating on the inside of your house, which, anytime you can keep pesticides from the inside of your house is probably a good thing. So we just treat on the outside, and that is been something that people really enjoy. We do a mosquito treatment, and then there's been some new products come to market to treat mosquitoes that they'll prevent mosquitoes in your yard for about 30 days. And then we also do the emerald ash borer treatment. You've heard about the emerald ash borer. So we've got a syringe system treatment that really does a nice job of protecting those trees, but you don't have to drill holes in them and everything else. So it's pretty good there.
Is it a little slower in the winter? Or not?
Yeah,
you can't get to the lawns.
we don't do much in the winter. We don't do much in the winter. So, yeah, really, it's like a little bit like farming. It's you got to go when the weather cooperates.
Yeah, so you're getting ready to get ramped up here pretty soon.
Yep, working on equipment, working on our lists and different things. So, yeah, it'll be go time here about the middle of March.
So how do people get a hold of you?
So you can call our office in Delmer, 563-574-4686, or my email is kentbennis@yahoo.com, and love to come out and give you a free estimate if you have any interest. And I do want to thank all of our customers in the Maquoketa and DeWitt area. That's the core of our business. I mean, we travel from Dubuque to Davenport and from Clinton to Iowa City, but our core business is in DeWitt and Maquoketa, where we got the majority of our customers. So we appreciate that support and hope that people continue to support local businesses. We try and do the same, and we've got some good things going here in Maquoketa now. Excited to see about all the improvements and really positive atmosphere I think we've got going on a lot of aspects in the Maquoketa area.
All right. Well,
Do you feel you got your $20 worth?
Absolutely. I think I'm gonna give you guys a 20 plus a $20 tip. So
tell your friends.
I do.
well, there's only about 10 people listening right now. But hopefully, you get
well on the 6-700 that'll watch it on replay.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of people watching it on replay.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we'll tag you. We'll tag you later so people know that we did an interview with you.
No, that's good. I really am pleased that you guys have put forth the effort this winter to do a great job of covering Maquoketa athletics, and so you guys really need to be applauded on the time you put in to understand the kids and the competition and bring a quality broadcast. And we're really fortunate to have you two guys for what you do for Maquoketa athletics and just Maquoketa community in general. So people need to appreciate what you guys do for us, and I sure do. And thank you for the opportunity to come visit with you here today. And it's an exciting time to be part of the Maquoketa community, and great to visit with you folks here today. So,
well, I appreciate that. And like I said, we've been saying, this season and through the summer, it's just been a beta testing thing, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't, what we can add, and hopefully by this next fall, it'll be a full-out launch, and we'll be able to cover a lot more sports. And I know it's been kind of shaded towards the boys basketball team, but for obvious reasons, both our boys are playing, and I hope to get another setup. More people would like to get involved, and that way we can do boys and girls. But also then there's on the talk on the horizon, the boys and girls might go to double headers now. So
I didn't hear that.
That's being talked about at least, and with the renovations of the old gym, that they can make that happen. So
wow, yeah.
I'm just going to throw a score in real quick. So it is the fourth quarter. Maquoketa girls are trailing DeWitt in the JV action here, 41-26, 6.5 minutes to go. So go ahead.
But, yeah, they're going to be doing some renovations on the old gym. And here on the 25th of this month, they're going to tear out the stage and they're putting up overhead batting cages that'll drop down. And
what? Did you just say baseball? You just got my attention.
And then making a pitching catching area where the stage is at currently in there, and doing a lot of upgrades, and that way they can play the lower level games.
Yeah, they're going to put, I think,
in the old gym, while the higher level are playing over in the main gym.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you said new bleachers, didn't you?
I think they're putting new bleachers.
Yeah, they're putting new
the old
style, the updated bleachers in there.
The crow's nests are coming out.
Maybe were they going to redo the floor again or something?
They're gonna have to redo the floor. Yep.
Yeah. I think that was part of the plan. So.
Well, it's just one more thing of showing progress in Maquoketa, and we've got a lot of really neat things going on in town, and
we do.
A little bit of a renaissance of things, and I think there's more things to come, and exciting to be part of the community now and what's going on. So, yeah, I appreciate being part of this discussion today, guys, and what you do for the town of Maquoketa and the Maquoketa athletics. So,
thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Kent.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kent.
All right.
We're forever green.
All right.
Iowa.
Thanks, guys. Nice visiting with you. Have a great rest of the weekend.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks, Kent.
That was awesome. Yeah, let me know if. If you get something going this fall, need somebody to sub in. I can't.
Yeah, you sounded great.
I like the games where we can just have fun sometimes. We get a little break. We just start clowning. That's fun. Radio doesn't allow for that, but. We're trying. We're going to try and put together some studio shows. And
Like I say, I'm no communication specialist, but
well, neither were we. I mean, I have knowledge for it, but I really didn't use it much until now.
I have been media trained. For my job, I have to do a lot of radio.
Right. So you got the PC correct and.
Yeah, so I do a lot of that. I've done a few television shows.
So Addie Bowman fouled on her way to the hoop here. She's going to go to the free throw line.
Feel free to join us anytime, too.
Cardinals trailing 43-28 with 5 minutes to go. In the fourth quarter here of JV action.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. He came off really polished in that.
Yeah, he did. He talked really well.
He's taking classes, people.
We can't have him on again. He made us sound bad. Just kidding.
He's going to take our gerbs.
Camera here to the action. People generally like to watch that more than the floor.
You weren't candy crushing, were you?
No. I'm getting a little hungry.
I am too, but that's a long walk over there.
Isn't it right over here?
Do they have one set up over here?
I think you just walk through here over there.
No.
Well, maybe. I don't think you can walk through there right now.
The band is on the court. The band is on the court.
Send the Kavanaugh for three. No good. Maddie Lemke comes in for the rebound and the fall through. And we're getting a timeout for the Cardinals, down 45-30 with 4:34 to go in the fourth quarter. I didn't leave a phone charging cord in there by chance, did I?
Possibly. I got mine in there. I don't know if yours is different than mine, though. No, mine's a Samsung.
I can hear the varsity girls behind us here getting ready to go.
There's George pickup.
Here's George.
George, come over here. Come talk to us, George. Just come talk to us.
Just talk.
So this is just on YouTube, not radio, but
Good.
so you know.
Good.
So just so everybody is aware, who do you root for in these games?
That's the one question you didn't want to get asked.
Well, every 20th of the month, I get a nice check from Central DeWitt. But blood is thicker than water, you know.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Politically correct.
So I haven't seen Kurt yet, but I'm sure these last few weeks has been a total nightmare as far as scheduling and everything else.
Yeah, we were supposed to play Solon. A lot of teams aren't going to make up the full WAMAC schedule now because the state does not change the start of districts, no matter what.
Was there any implications on standings that are affected by not playing games?
I don't know. I think both teams basically, like DeWitt and the Sabres and Cardinals, are at the same level. They both lost a game as far as I think it's playing for second place.
Yeah, I think if
in the conference,
if Maquoketa wins the varsity game, I think they tie for second.
with 5 losses in the conference, I think. Yep. Yeah. So it should be a good game, I hope.
Oh, I would assume so.
You know, it's kind of Marion, Center Point, the Sabres, Cardinals. Those are the top 4 in the conference.
Yep.
Well, do the DeWitt girls practice in this gym ever?
They practiced here yesterday because they knew they were going to play here, but
but it's kind of like a road game even for them almost, you know.
Yeah, they don't practice a lot in here. Our 8th graders usually practice in here after school, and then we have the intermediate gym for our 7th graders. So
I see you got a packed house over in the high school gym for the wrestling sectional.
Yeah, you guys are lucky you got here early. You probably know that the parking is filling quick.
Yeah.
I think West Delaware has 12 or 13 kids. They bring their whole community for wrestling.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Now, they advanced the state as a team already, right?
They're going to be in the state state duels.
Okay.
They're pretty good. they're pretty good.
Yeah, I seen them wrestle, I think, twice this year, actually. I've been at matches and pretty dominant.
Yeah, they were down a little bit. Now they got her back up again. It doesn't take long there. That's a pretty big wrestling community.
Have you heard any results yet?
No, they just started at noon, so I'm going to go down there between games here and take a peek. The Sabres and Cardinals both have 3 guys I know, with some chances if they take care of business.
Yeah, and that's who we're kind of wondering about. Is we'll be on the radio here at for the varsity girls game also. So
if I can give an update, I'll just bring it on a piece of paper and hand it to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
That'd be great. And then I also wanted to ask you, because I seen your superintendent, what he's doing about all the school cancellations. Kind of a really smart idea is in order to not have to go, because otherwise you're going to have to give an early out on July 3rd to go watch fireworks, right?
Yeah, and I don't think our local swimming pool is going to like that, because they hire all these kids, you know. So we're done June 4th. So we're going to go at 8 in the morning till 3:15, add a half an hour each day, and that'll get us 6 days. We're supposed to be done June 13th right now.
Right.
We're going to be done June 4th. But we also know that there's still some weather coming, so.
Yeah, it looks like our boys' game Monday night might be in jeopardy.
I hope not. I think being 61, you know, it's not a problem getting here. It's a problem getting home. Like the Coakleys live another 20 miles north, you know, so.
Yeah, usually 61's pretty clear, but boy, some of these side roads are not in good shape even right now.
No, they're not. They're not.
Get some, 3-4 inches of snow on top of that, and then they're talking maybe some freezing drizzle again after the snow.
Yeah.
I heard it was going to be in the middle of it, too.
Maybe it is. They're talking snow or ice.
Tomorrow's not supposed to be nice. That later in the afternoon.
Every day but Wednesday next week.
Yeah. So you know, I think if this continues, I don't know what the state will do. They may have to say that.
Well, I think what they'll have to do is just say, hey, let's go into full baseball practice mode. And
you know, that's kind of actually a serious thing, because we start playing level 3s at noon. You know, and all those things.
Oh yeah. If you go to June 13th, you're 3 weeks into the season, almost a month.
I think our first noon game was supposed to be like at June 1st. That'd be, you know, because we weren't out of school till the 31st anyway.
Well, most of our level 3 seasons are done by the 4th of July. So if you play to June 13th, if you go to school to June 13th, you're halfway through that season.
And you can't take the nighttime because that's all varsity. And baseball, I mean, you're playing a lot each week. So.
Well, then the other thing with night, you start adding more expense because you have to have lights and it just and then you got to get more concession workers. Well, it might be easier to get concession workers at night,
but it's nice for everybody to play throughout the season, get most of the games they're supposed to play.
Yeah,
especially in Iowa with the weather.
Well, and if you have kids that you're mixing in from the lower levels that help out on varsity,
especially pitchers.
That limits them too. And in small schools, you need as much pitching.
Especially
not
with
that we're small school, but we're small enough.
Pitching is never in abundance always. It's especially with the pitch count stuff now. So
yeah, it's killed it. You got to have deep rotations anymore.
You got to develop them young now.
Now, did the DeWitt girls play last night?
No, they did not. In fact, some of them were scout over in Maquoketa gym. I see watching.
Okay.
Watching. They've got a couple really nice freshmen. Our Sabres do.
Yeah, they do.
Well,
one's his cousin.
Yeah, Meadows and Veach are both. Boy, they're nice players.
Yeah, Veach is. So her mom and I are first cousins.
That's what I thought someone said. Yeah, pretty basketball junkies.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They're about as basketball junkie as I am baseball junkie.
I know it. I'm just sports junkie. So I'm singing Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline.
Get the varsity girls are going to go.
Well, boys, I got to go get the band in gear.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for having me. I guess I didn't really try. I didn't volunteer, did I?
No, I just grabbed you.
Kind of a fun day here, getting some interviews in with some people on a Saturday afternoon. Makes it fun.
Chad. Where'd Jody go?
She's gonna go get the tripod after.
Did she have to go to your house to get it?
She's sitting over there.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We got a bigger tripod coming anyway.
Camera angle, Chad. Camera angle.
Sorry for the viewers at home there. Sometimes I get caught up. Debke said something to me there quick, and I lost my focus.
You're like a dog seeing a squirrel.
Yeah, there's another Maquoketa alum, Mary Lowe.
Otherwise known as Boomer's sister. Everybody wants to be on TV now.
I believe they're all getting ready for senior nights, right? What's that? No, I didn't see her. Is she up there? Okay.
Who's here?
Sarah Lowe.
Oh, okay. But Boomer didn't make it, right?
I don't think so. So it'll be senior night here today, right?
Must be.
Yeah, I think they're getting ready for senior night.
You know, I was thinking of that. I hope ours don't get canceled. We'll have to do ours a district game then, huh?
Oh, yeah.
For the boys.
Minute 2 left. Cardinal JV girls down 53-31, fourth quarter. Alyssa Deasing with the rebound. Also a relative of mine.
Chad related to half the people in this gym, in case you didn't know.
7 separations to Chad Coakley.
Coakley.
What do they call that? 7? What was the old thing about Kevin Bacon? 7.
Coakley family tree just goes like an oak. Branches out everywhere.
So 16 seconds to go. 53-31, DeWitt leads. We'll step away. Dale, are we going to break the broadcast after this game and then start a new one for the varsity?
Yeah.
So we'll take a break here between games and then be back on for the girls' varsity game. Looks to be senior night, so it might be a half hour or so here before.
I don't think they have many seniors, so it should go
take 3 or
quick.
4 sets of pairs. Shouldn't take too long, but we'll be back on with. And that's going to bring us to the end of the JV game. DeWitt wins 53-31.
Hey, let's turn this camera around. They're doing something kind of cool.
See how they treat the. They've always got a good following here of fans.
Well, the students have showed up.
Students have
You know,
showed
it
up.
is DeWitt, so they show up for the DeWitt game. See, I'm gonna lose my perspective again. I'm gonna have to get out of jail in order to talk, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the tripod on top of the table.
Yeah. Good job, girls.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming out and help us celebrate this special afternoon as we honor the 2019 Central Sabre Girls Basketball Seniors.
All right, and we'll take a break.
Right now we'd like to take a few minutes to recognize these terrific
You want
as well
to
as
stop it now, Dale? We'll
introduce our 2 senior cheerleaders.
be back shortly.